Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first league race of 2017. Jeff congratulates us for putting our Sauber on provisional pole for the Russian Grand Prix here in Oz Racing. He may have made a slight error on the next lap though. Still good enough for pole. We see V-Fingers there on soft tyres joining us on the front row though. And it's wet at the start, so we're starting on intermediates. This will be a little bit tricky. And lights are out now. Looks like we've got fairly good traction, definitely compared to Bozza in the manner behind. But V-Fingers is pulling alongside us. We won't be able to shut him off towards the kink. Unfortunately, Andy's out of the race already with the Renault there. We defend to the inside as we seem to have a little bit less downforce than the Haas directly behind us. But the car is so twitchy on the exit that he gets just up the inside, gets his nose in there. We almost lose it under acceleration there. He still has his nose in front, but we have the inside line into this next corner. A little bit of contact, and we've sent him over the rumble strip, and we've just maintained the lead there. It was getting very close to an unfortunate collision, but we both held it, and indeed pulled away from P3. As everyone else seemed to have issues, to say the least. He gets very close into the hard braking point in Sector 3 there, and we maintain the lead for a little bit longer until we go very wide there and lose the rear as well. And you can see the Haas's nose pulling ahead there. We'll be able to perform a manoeuvre to get back past. No, he's held that very well. We'll try and put some pressure on him to regain the position. But without the reference of my car in front, he misses his braking point there and we're straight back through. It was really difficult to be the hunted rather than the hunter here. We managed to fend him off for a further few laps before these pesky corners in the middle sector caught me out one too many times, and up the inside would come the Haas. But once again, the downforce was in my favour, and I would pull ahead before the braking zone, and there was no worry of surrendering the lead at that point. Once again, we have a little bit of a tardy run. And as we try and outbrake our rival, we go far off the track and we have to surrender the lead as he cuts the corner into the last turn. We'll try and get back past, as we know that we have a slightly better package for going in a straight line. But for some reason, we didn't seem to pull in even in the slipstream. No DRS, of course, in these conditions, but it was still a bit surprising not to have caught up at least a little bit there. Offline though, he is into turn 2, and there's a distraction there. Thanks, Jeff. We just took the lead back though, with a audacious move, taking advantage of the ghosting traffic there. But once again, this corner catches me out. I keep locking up into there and then going very wide. It's difficult to get onto the power. We were able to fend off the aggressor there. Once again, V-Fingers all over me this race. He, of course, is in P3 in the championship currently. And we're about to be demoted here from going wide once more on lap 11. And I believe that's the last time we lead the race. Not to give away any spoilers, but he pulls away a little bit before we pit at the end of lap 12 to fit some super softs. And you can see there's already a bit of a gap there. It looked like we had a bit of a longer stop, but here's the real issue. I get all out of shape coming out of the pits to come off the throttle a lot, and that surrenders me probably a further second. So we're down to about a 3-second deficit. We go on our fastest lap spree, but as Jeff says there, we have a 3-second penalty applied to us for cutting the final corner. A little bit of a scare there with that lap traffic, but ultimately no one got in my way, and we try to close the gap once again. Talking of lap traffic, there was a scare for the leader of V-Fingers. You can see him just in the distance there as we grab ourselves another penalty. He comes up against Bufka up here, who turns in. There's a bit of contact there. Thankfully for V-Fingers, it doesn't ruin his race, and we're able to continue. And Jeff there having trouble with his abacus. Anyway, it didn't affect V-Fingers too much. We actually fell back a lot as we were concerned with the tyre wear, which you notice there is quite high for having 3 laps left. And I wasn't sure whether I could get home without a puncture, so I just conserved the tyres, came home for a safe P2 and 18 points. That should see me into a 17-point championship lead. Everyone with penalties there, wow. Anyhow, I'll see you guys next time for the Spanish Grand Prix. Goodbye.